This tutorial is intended to demonstrate how to sniff around a switch. It is already assumed that you know how ARP, Address Resolution Protocol, works, and that you are on the same LAN as the computers you are going to sniff. I will be using a BSD box for this demo, but almost any Linux distribution will work, or you can use the Trinix boot disk available from www.trinix.org. On Ethernet without a switch, all traffic is sent to all computers. Computers with their net set to promiscuous mode can see everything that is sent on the wire. Common protocols like FTP, HTTP, SMTP, and POP3 are not encrypted, so you can read the password as plain text. With switched networks, things become a bit more difficult. A switch looks at all the data that's sent to it and only forwards packets onto their intended recipient based upon the MAC address. Switched networks are more secure and help speed up the network by only sending packets where they need to go. There are ways around switches, though. ARP stands for Address Resolution Protocol and lets the network translate IP addresses to MAC addresses. Using a program like Arpspoof, we can lie to other machines on the network and tell them we have the IP they are looking for. During a man-in-the-middle attack, the attacker attempts to send fake ARP packets, one telling host A that it's host B, and another telling host B that it's host A. At this point, all packets are forwarded through the cracker's machine. There are 3 steps to ARP spoofing. The first is to turn on IP forwarding. If you don't do this, you effectively kill all communications between the 2 targeted boxes. You use this echo command for the Linux, or this syscontrol command for BSD. The second step is to start ARP spoofing using 2 terminal windows. Doug Song makes a great package called dsniff that comes with the Arpspoof program. The third step is to start sniffing using either ngrep or dsniff. Ngrep is like the standard Unix utility grep, except it works on packets instead of files. Dsniff, by Doug Song, can automatically parse out plain text passwords from protocols like FTP, HTTP, SMTP, and POP3. Now for the demo. First I have to turn on IP forwarding using the system control command. If you're using Unix, then use the command I showed previously. Next, I start sending spoofed ARP packets to the 2 targets. Now I can start sniffing. Here I will be using the ngrep utility and parsing only for the particular IP address I want to look for. As you can see, I'm sniffing rather boring web traffic, but it's also possible to sniff instant messages, email, telnet sessions, and a host of other things from which you can obtain useful information. There are a few counters to ARP spoofing. You can use static ARP tables, run a program like ARPWatch to report MAC addresses to IP changes, and start to use only encrypted protocols like Secure Shell, SSL, or start to use VPNs, etc.